Hey Facebook family, Instagram family, and YouTube family. As you see, the title of this video is I'm Heated and Something Has to Be Done Now. I am so pissed off right now to the point I feel violated myself. You know, I feel like this shit shouldn't be going on. As you know, for those of you that watched my broadcast earlier, I was at the radio station doing a radio interview with Magic 107.1. And on my way home, I decided to stop by one of my favorite restaurants in East Point, Loving It Live. And I was going to go somewhere else. I was going to go somewhere in Buckhead since I was out that way. And I was like, some just kept saying, no, go to East Point, go to East Point, go to East Point. So I went to East Point. And I'm sitting there having early dinner, and my cousin calls me, and she's hysterical. And I said, girl, what's going on? And she said, April, I needed to call you because I need you to be careful. And I said, what's going on? Three motherfuckers just tried to take my cousin in the car in Camp Creek. She said she was on her way to work, walking the street because she works over in the Camp Creek area. And she said as she was walking, a car pulled up, a gray Charger with black windows pull up. And she's facing this way, they're facing her. She said immediately something didn't feel right. So she got on her phone as though she was calling somebody. And she said she turned around to go walk back toward where she lives. They slammed the door and followed her. She went to walk back toward the store, and they tried to follow her. And she said she started walking really fast, and they did a U-turn and tried to snatch her. She said she walked in the Circle K on Camp Creek, right by the Camp Creek Marketplace. She said she walked in, and one of the dudes got out of the fucking car and walked in and kept following her. She said, April, I was walking extremely fast, and he was walking behind me really fast, tapping on his side like, bitch, I got a gun. I said, see, and my family know, you know, I can be the most kindest, the most gentle, the most ladylike, feminine, all of that stuff, but I'm refined hood nigga. And at the end of the day, when you start fucking with my family, that's a whole nother thing. So she was telling me, well, when she called me, I said, I'm in East Point. I'm on my way over there right now. And I get over there, and she's still shaking, telling me the story. And I'm like, okay, this shit right here, I can't. The reason why it bothers me so much, y'all, is because the men that are stealing us look like us. Now, I know it's other men, other non-black men, but the fact that these fuckers look like my brother, look like my son, look like my uncles, my father, those that are supposed to be protecting us, that's the shit that gets on my motherfucking nerves at this stage. So she said as she's in the store, she's walking around the aisles really fast, trying to get away from him, and he's on her. And she said, April, I turned around, and he had this piercing look in his eyes like, bitch, I'm about to snatch your soul. She said, if the lady in the store would not have said, sir, is there something you looking for? She wouldn't, she said she believes he would have put the gun to her back and took her up out of there. She said she waited, and finally, she said they went outside and they waited for her to come out. So she ended up calling an Uber, and so she can go to work because they had left. She said as soon as she got in the Uber, these motherfuckers followed the Uber. Followed her to work. The Uber driver asked her what's going on. She said, I gave him a brief of what was going on. This bitch ass is gonna say, I gotta stop fucking picking up women because, you know, I don't want to be involved. That's the fucking problem. We need our men to stand up. I'm going to challenge every one of you that claim you a good man and all of this stuff. Stop talking about the fucking problem and get up and protect us, goddammit. Because the fact that we in Camp Creek, this is in the middle of the motherfucking day. Did she call the, yeah, she called the police. And she said, April, what really got me about East Point fucking police is as she was telling them what happened, what happened, his ass was sitting there smiling and told her, well, I'm going to take the report, but there's not much we can do. I'm calling out the East Point police right now. The fuck you mean ain't shit you can do? She said he followed her in the Circle K on Camp Creek between Desert and what's that? Washington Road and Desert, it's that Circle K right there. How the fuck you gonna say ain't shit you can do? 3 dudes in a car almost snatched her. And then this is what really got me. She said after her son came, and while she was at work, she said they walked, after everything calmed down, they walked over, was going to the store, the Chipotle over there. And she said, April, I screamed. I said, what happened? She said, because the same car was right there. Them motherfuckers was at Chipotle. What that says to me is there is no fucking fear. That's what that shit says to me. There is no fucking fear. If you could, 3 men in a car could be riding around trying to snatch up my cousin, and y'all bitches gonna go sit down and have motherfucking lunch? Is this what we doing? And then I said, okay, well, what did he say? What did the police say? Are they gonna investigate? He tells her if she wants an investigation or she wants to push it further, she has to call and get an investigator. East Point Police. I'm saying this, and I'm saying it directly to you. Get this shit the fuck right. Because the last thing you need is somebody, all of us, coming together, causing some ruckus. You better find these motherfuckers before we do. That's all I'm gonna say. You better find them before we do. Because what'll happen is, if you're going to sit there and smile in somebody's face and then we take it upon ourselves to take care of ourselves, you can't be mad at that. I told her, I said, cousin, you know how I am about my family. You know how I am about my family. You fuck with my family and it's over with. So they better catch these bastards before the rest of the other part of the family find out about this shit. Okay? She said they followed her in the store, y'all. And then when she got in the Uber, they waited on the Uber and followed her. She said she ran into her boss's office and they asked what was going on. They followed her into her place of employment, then took their ass somewhere to go fucking sit down and go get something to eat. Where are our black men at? We need you to protect us. For the Uber driver to say, I better stop picking up women because I don't want to be involved. Motherfucker, I hope you get hit by a fucking truck. Because at the end of the day, this is why as women, it's hard for us to operate in our femininity. It's hard for us to sit back and allow a man to lead because we're so used to protecting ourselves. We're so used to having to defend and protect, and we sit back scared all the fucking time. And you wonder why, well, you know, these women won't let us lead. Stand up for us. I'm calling out every man that claims he's a good man. I don't want to see you let a woman walk to the car by herself. I don't want to see you let a woman do anything that puts her in harm's way. And you know what puts her in harm's way? Us leaving the fucking house puts us in harm's way at this point. All because we have a vagina. Okay? All because somebody wants to control us. Okay? All because of that. These fools sat in the car, watched her, pulled up, opened up the door because he was about to snatch her ass up in there. Okay? No. Not on my motherfucking watch. This shit ain't gonna go down. My cousin was livid and nervous and she's the one that always, when we go out, she's the one that's always protecting me. For those of you that has watched any of my videos, it's my cousin Cynthia. Y'all the ones that I'm always with her and I'm always pushing her to sing. That's who it was. So she's always the one protecting me when we go out because dudes be walking up on me all the time and we don't know. And I've already had a stalker from social media before. So I told her, I said, you know what? You need to go get a gun. Ladies, go get you a gun. Go get your gun permit. And if anybody try you, blast their ass. We got to be walking around here like Lara Croft on Tomb Raider. We don't give a fuck about you. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you're taking it upon yourself boldly to snatch up a woman and sell her for a couple of dollars for her to go be either killed, drugged, or sold off into a bigger market. We're not having that. We are not having that. And I had a good day. You know, the interview was all great. I'm feeling all wonderful. And then I got to get this phone call. She is shaking. She is like, can cause post-traumatic stress. And she said, April, but I got to go to work tomorrow because her car broke down. That's why she was walking. So we got to figure out how to help her get a car. Nah. I'm gonna need East Point Police. Tag their ass in this. I'm gonna need y'all to get your shit together. For you to tell her, well, ain't much we can do about it. What? Go pull the surveillance camera. She said they didn't have on no hoodies or nothing. Then them bitches can be seen. They can be seen. Make sure, ladies, you are protecting yourself. And it's like, I just shared a video on my Facebook page yesterday about this. And then for it to hit so close to home. Not on our watch. Where are our men? Protect us women. We've been dealing with this shit from slavery. Folks snatching, taking us, raping us, selling us. We've been dealing with this shit as black women forever, and we're never the ones that are high enough on the totem pole for anybody to give a fuck about. Well, we give a fuck about each other, okay? That's what we do. That's what we knew. We need some MMA classes. We need self-defense classes. We need some gun training. We need to be able to blast a fool that tries us. That's what we need. But more so, all of the men that sit back and be recording people whooping up on us, talking shit to us. Why the fuck are you recording? Get in there and save us. Okay? Stop recording that shit. One man, if you're gonna be a man, man up. Stand up for us. And the thing is, I think what really hurts me is anybody that knows me and know what I'm about, I ride for our men. I do. I'm all about love, you know, black love, all of that wonderful stuff. You know, I always say some good men out there. Prove it. Prove it. This happened in East Point, the Metro Atlanta area today, a little while ago. Prove it. The same way I ride for y'all and tell women, y'all know what, ladies, still have faith in our black men. Please understand that all of them ain't bad. Prove it. Prove it to me. So we got to figure out a way to keep us safe. I don't care if she's not your mama, if she ain't your sister, if she's not somebody you know. If you see a woman by herself or if you see something wrong, stand the fuck up. Because we ride for y'all all the time. We're loyal to y'all all the damn time. More than not. All I'm asking for is some loyalty in return. That's all I'm asking for. Stand up. Stand up. Mary said, what are you waffling on about? Bitch, get the fuck off my page. If you don't know what the fuck is going on, get the fuck off my page. I'm livid. I'm not for the bullshit today. Sex trafficking, human trafficking is real. And so now I got to make sure we got to come around my cousin and make sure that she's straight. She's a 42, 43-year-old woman. Now she's got to be worried about who's trying to steal her. Who's trying? I mean, these fools was bold as fuck. They were bold to follow her, make a U-turn when they saw her going the other way, pull up to the store. This fool got his ass out of the car and followed her into the store. And she said, she showed me how she was walking. She was doing that fast walking up and down the aisles. And she said, April, he was on my heels until the store clerk said, sir, is there something that you need? And he left, but he sat outside waiting for her. This is not right. And whatever I can do on my end, I told her, you need me to go. I said, you don't have to ask me, but is it okay if I go to social media with this? She said, yes. She said, you the first person I thought about because I know how you roll. No, fuck that. No. It's time out for the bullshit.